Hi, my name's Amy and thank you for giving me some of your time today and clicking on this video. Today's video is going to be a project pan update. I feel like I did a little better this round than I did last round, but I still don't have all my uses on some things, but I feel like I'm still going to roll in new things because the whole point of this project pan is for me to get through my very large makeup collection, for me to find the things that need to be passed on, and for the things that are going to probably end up being my holy grails. This is going to take a long time because my collection is so large. But hopefully it's still fun for you to watch me go through and see what I like and dislike. This month's update I did a little better than last. I put on makeup, where is it? I put makeup on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, and I only did 6 last, so I did a couple more days. I actually was wanting to do more, but time just wasn't allowing it, so hopefully as we go we'll get more days of wearing makeup. I'm actually having fun playing with eyeshadows and wanting to put on my makeup, so that's good. When I get stressed and overwhelmed on things, I tend to just stop everything. So we're getting back into the groove. Let's start with I'm gonna start with my only empty. I finally finished the eye primer from Bare Minerals. This had a lot in it. How much did I end up using? I only had to use this 5 more times to finish it, but altogether we did 16 uses in this little guy. So that's a lot for, I think, for such a tiny little sample. So that's gone. Boop. Then I have that Maybelline Gel Pot. I did play with it 2 more times. In the past I've done 4. I wanted to do 10 uses on it, but I'm over it. This is what it's looking like now. I don't know if you can see. I'm not good at it. I will pop in a picture right here showing my last use. I felt like I was finally starting to get it, but the problem really is that it flakes. Like once I have it on, if I have to like go like this or whatever, I have black coming down. And it's not my mascara because I wear the same mascara for months now and it's not been doing that. But every time I put this on, it will flake and start falling down, and it gets in my eyes, and I already have major allergies where my eyes are itching all the time, so I don't need any help with burning eyes. So it could be just the fact that it's old. It's been sitting in my collection and I freaking just opened it a couple of months ago and it's been in here for years. So it might not be the product. It could be user error. It could be the fact that it's old, but either way, I'm done with it. I don't want to play with it anymore. So it's gone. Alrighty, so now we'll just go with my usage. I'm going down the line. It's not how I rolled things in or anything. There's no order. There's no order in my life, period. So I used the ColourPop lip liner in 951. 6 more times, so I've used it 11 times. I was in the last update saying that I probably will keep it in, but as we're getting into, well, we're in spring, we're getting into summer, this is actually a little too dark for what lip colors I want to use. So that's the color, and I'll also put in the measurements of, I have gone down a little bit, so at least I've done that. I'm like, I have to sharpen it again, but I'm not going to sharpen it until I use it again. I will be rolling in another lip pencil, and this will probably come back later, near the fall. What else? Might as well keep going with lips, right? So I've used the Nars Afterglow Bomb almost 10 times. I just need 2 more uses, but to be honest, I've gone way past 10 uses. I just don't keep track of my reapplication. I'm a little disappointed in this. I'm glad I didn't buy the big version, because I almost did. There's like no color payoff on this, and it's not even that moisturizing. I have some other tinted balms that actually give me moisture. Actually, the ColourPop lip tints, just a tint, are very moisturizing and a lot of color payoff and a whole lot cheaper. So I'm not on board with the Nars, what are they called? Afterglow Bombs. And this was in the shade Dolce Vita. I actually have it on, and then I have my lip pencil and the Fenty on, but this didn't show any color. I've used the Fenty Gloss Bomb the exact same amount of times. I've actually reapplied it though a few times. This is, I hate that I keep saying I'm so sorry. This is in Taffy Teas. You're not going to see any changes because I really didn't use that much. I actually would only pull out this, and then I would tap that and then tap it on, because I don't like a lot of stickiness. So, but I love the color of this. I'll keep using it off and on, but I want to rotate through my lips and see what I do and don't like. And when I was looking for the one I'm rolling in next, I found like 6 or maybe it was 8 ColourPop glossy lip glosses that are totally off. They smelled so bad. So I'm like, man, I hope there's not that many in my collection that's gone bad, but I have a feeling there's probably a lot of decluttering gonna happen with my lip collection. I'm very sad because I love lips, but that stupid COVID totally stopped me from wearing lip glosses and lipsticks, just like all of us. Tangent over. All right, let's see. That we're not doing. The Benefit, the Professional Super Setter is still going. I can't believe it. We were here, we're now down to here. I would say probably a week this will be gone. So I'm going to roll another one in, but just so I don't have, so I can start working on another one. I don't want to like not count it. I don't know if that makes sense. I want to finish this probably in a week, and then I just want to start going into the next one, and I'll show you where we start. That way when I update, you'll see how far I've gone with it. So this is still in, but not for long. My New York, I always want to call it New York, but it's NYC face powder. I didn't think about showing it to you this way, but this is how much we've gone down. This was completely full when I filled it. Excuse me. I'm going to keep it in my everyday drawer, but I want to start testing my other powders. I have a full drawer of powders too, and I'm not even sure if I like loose powders. This one's not bad, but I know I don't need this many powders in my life. As I'm getting older, powders are showing my wrinkles more and more. So I will be rolling in a new one. I'll show you all the ones I'm rolling in at the end. Okay, so, oh, and I did use this 5 more times. I feel like I used it more than that. Well, that's all I marked is 5 more times, but altogether that is 14 more times. I mean 14 altogether. We'll do the Smashbox Warm Matte. I'm going to roll this out even though I didn't get to my 10. I did do the 8 times, but I know my thoughts on it. I like it. It's a little more There's more pigment to this, so I have to be a little gentle because I'm so used to the Physician Formula Butter Bronzer where I can just pack that baby on and it won't look like I went overboard. I can go overboard with this one, so I'm gonna put this away and we're gonna try out some new ones. But I do like it and it's staying in the collection. Next is the Morphe Blush Trio in Pop of Coral. I used the two on the outsides. I never did get around to using that. I thought I was going to use it for like an eyeshadow maybe, but I never got around to it. I was still trying to get through my other eyeshadows and my other projects. So I really like these two colors though. I'm just a little over coral, and I still have some coral blush in the rotation for Project Panning, but that's in my Partners in Cream, so I'm gonna bring in bring in some pinky blush instead because I'm ready for my pinks again. I did use this 8 times. Basically anytime I use my bronzer. But I would like sometimes only use this, sometimes only use that, sometimes mix them together, so they got good use. Now, the Buxom Divine Goddess, I have like 4 more uses to go, but I'm really enjoying it, so I'm going to keep it in for my next 4 uses. I did not use, sorry, blinding you, I did not use these 2 darker colors. They're too dark for me, but I did use this one that is called Venus. Maybe in the summer I'll actually get a tan. I usually burn now. I used to just be a golden goddess. Not so much a goddess, but I'd be golden. A golden bronze back in the day. But once I got really burnt in Miami, being on the beach in Miami for 8 hours with no sunscreen is the worst thing you could ever do. I have scarring from 3-degree burns from the sun. So wear your SPF. Let's see. So that's going to stay in. I'm going to use it 4 or more times, but I have a palette coming in that has some highlighters. Wow, I totally lost the word. Some highlighters in it that I might end up using, or I could probably even use them together. So we'll see what happens. We did that. Talked about those. Okay, well that's all of the stuff that are in. Let's now talk about what we're bringing in to replace those. So I am going to be bringing in a Cover FX monochromatic blush duo in Pink Dahlia, and as soon as I saw Stephanie from Stumbling in Style post a picture of hers Cover FX. I don't know if it was, I think hers, was it Pink Dahlia? It doesn't matter. Either way, as soon as I saw it, I remembered I have some of these. I've never used them. I want to use mine. So that is what we're going to do. But it's broken, so I'm going to have to be really careful. It came broken. Thank you, Ulta. This was during one of the 21 days of the sale from Ulta. I think like a year or 2 ago. I probably won't use this. I will give it a try once, but I definitely going to use this side. And I'm so sad it came broken. I actually had bought 3 different colors. I only was able to keep 2 because I think it was the mauve one. It came shattered. And yes, I could have sent it back and asked to get a new one. I don't know why I did it. I had a reasoning at the moment, but I can't remember why I chose not to. I wish I did now because I really want it, and not that I need it because I have plenty, but yeah. Anyways, we're gonna use this 10 times. I'm gonna stop babbling, or try. And then this Park Avenue Princess palette. Isn't she pretty? Isn't she lovely? This is from Tarte. I've never used it. I actually had 2 of these because I bought one when Tarte was having a major sale, and then it came in a BoxyCharm, so I sent this to my cousin and she was super happy to have it. There are some colors in here that are going to be too dark for me. I might try them as transition shades for my eyes, but I'm mostly going to be focusing probably on this guy, maybe mix it with one of the others, but I'm mainly going to be using this one for bronzer, and that one is Princess Cut. I might use Angle, I think, because this one's got shimmer in it and I don't do shimmer. So it'll probably be these two. So Angle and Princess Cut. I don't know, is Halo a highlight or just a powder? Okay, Halo is a highlighter and this is a setting powder, I believe. Yeah, it's like almost a banana color, so I can also use these two while I'm using the bronzer. So for the most part, I'm going to use a whole palette, maybe not two of the darker shimmery bronzers, but you never know, might use them in my eyes. I'm going to use this palette as a whole 10 times. I can't believe how long I've had this and how badly I wanted it, and then I never used it. The story of my life. Let's see, what else? I am going to replace the gel liner with a liquid liner, and I've never used one of these before either. I'm all about, like, you know, regular pencil liners. I can use those, but I've never used a liquid liner. But I'm going to try doing this with a brown, and then that way maybe it will be easier for me to keep practicing without making too noticeable of mistakes. This is the Nars eyeliner Stilo in, I think it's Nuko Hiva. I don't know. This is the name. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I hope my lighting isn't horrible. It's not that sunny in sunny Florida today. So that's the color. It's Nars, and this is what the pen looks like. Let's see. I like the color. It looks like it might have a little bit of a shimmer to it. Maybe? I don't know. I like it though. So we're going to use that 10 times. We're going to bring in, where'd it go? I forgot to pull it out. We're going to bring in another ColourPop lippy pencil. This one is in Bound, and that's the color. I've used this probably once. Yeah, I have a little bit of marking, but you can see, like, it needs to be sharpened. But I could do that, and it looks like it's good, but it just falls right back in. But this is the color. It's a lot lighter than the other one. It's this right here. I think that will be better for spring and summer. And I wear a lot of pinks in the summertime, so this will work great for that. I will also be bringing in the ColourPop lip, oh, I already did that. The ColourPop lip gloss, and it's a Disney designer collection, and it's Boo. Look how pretty. Like all the little stars. And this is in Boo. I've used this a few times when I first got it. Ah, there's a hair. Just love when cats get hair everywhere. That's a good enough swatch. You can see the color. And this still smells okay. That's why it's getting pulled in. It still smells like vanilla. So that's Boo. I now have a mess. Got somehow gloss everywhere. Also going to bring in, this, I'm bringing in a gloss, a lippy, and a lipstick, but it's a lip pencil. It's a Nude Sticks gel color lip and cheek balm, and this is part of the Alana, is it Elena? Elena. I always want to say Alana, but it's Elena. Elena Davison. Love her so much. So it has like her signature on it, and it's called Send Nudes. So, I have only used this once. I bought this from the kit that she came out with. Nude sticks. So that's the color. I'm really hoping you can see all this. It's like, from what I'm seeing in the viewfinder, it doesn't look like anything's showing up. So fingers crossed it actually is, and I don't have to refilm. Next is, I am doing this all out of order, so I'm getting confused. Shocking. I'm going to bring in the Hourglass Veil Setting Powder. It's just a small one. I've never used it, so it's full. Yeah, it still has the plastic thingy on it. I want to use this 10 times. I would say I want to use it up, but I'm starting to use less and less powder, so I don't even know if it would be smart for me to say use it up, since I'm trying to test out all my powders and see which ones should go. So we're just going to start with 10 uses and we'll go from there. So did that. Okay, we're going to be replacing the Benefit Setting Spray with the Clinique Moisture Surge Face Spray. It's never been used, but it came with it being like that low. Oops, it would be helpful if I helped. So I put a tape, washi tape on there so we can keep track, and I have it basically where the beginning of it starts, I guess. So we'll use this once the other one is empty. And lastly, I am going to bring in my Tarte Found Sealer Multitasking Foundation Broad Spectrum SPF 20 Sunscreen in Porcelain Beige. This, do I even want to admit this? Don't know where I was. My battery ran out and I didn't even notice until it was like, battery exhausted, battery exhausted. Anyway, I think I was on my last product I'm bringing in, and it's the Tarte Found Sealer Multitasking Foundation. I've used some of it. Like it's an airless pump, so it's going up. It's expired, but it smells good. It's still working nicely. The SPF is gone basically, so I'm gonna keep using it until I feel like it's no longer working for me. Yeah, it's in Porcelain Beige. That is a weird word. Porcelain Beige. What else? I'm going to keep track with the washi tape so I have it right where my last use was, and then we'll just mark as it goes up. Other than that, I think that's everything. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to continue seeing my updates for this project and my other project pans, as well as some unboxings, please subscribe, and always leave comments if you have suggestions or just want to say hi. Thank you again for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Bye.